Hi, I am Parth, pursuing Bachelor's of Networking from MIT Sydney. I am here today presenting my assignment 1 Part B for BN 206 System Administration. This assignment is based on assessing and network monitoring of some given tools which are given in the assignment. The two tools I have chosen is IFTOP and atop, and for these tools I will give the processes and how they can be useful for system administrators. In this presentation, I will be comparing and assessing the features of two tools which are IFTOP and atop. Both of them are based on Linux-based operating systems. I will start from the basic installation process, showing features for each tool and how they can be really helpful for system administrators, with a discussion of comparing two tools and usefulness, with a conclusion will be presented. This is the installation process for IFTOP. For assessing the features of IFTOP, we can simply use the command man IFTOP, which will show us description of all the commands and processes IFTOP can do. The feature I chose to show for the IFTOP is the bandwidth of default interface. We can assess this feature simply by typing this command sudo IFTOP, pressing enter, and then we can see it's listening on the interface. We can assess some websites. And here we can see that, go back to the terminal, and we can see that it has got the bandwidth of the interface. And this can also be useful for system administrators, as they can see from which website the most traffic is coming from. They can look after that website. Another feature of IFTOP which can be very useful is the use text interface without any curses. This can be easily assessed using the IFTOP T command. Press enter, and it's listening on the interface. We can access some of the websites. Then we can go back to the terminal, and we can find out it's showing the total send rate, total receive rate, and the packet rate, and all the host names. This can be very useful for the system administrators as well, as they can access some particular websites. For the installation of the tool atop, we can just use this command, press enter, and then we'll see it started installing. After assessing atop, we have two features which can be used, and the first feature is atop S, which shows the scheduling information. And then we have the other feature, atop M, which is used for the memory, and just type atop M. Then we can see the memory size, and this can be really useful for the administrators to know the size of the files and the commands from the CMD. It also has other features like atop D, which shows the disk activity on a system level. Just type atop D and enter. We can see the disk activity. And another feature we can use is the atop Y. It provides specific information about the processes running. Type atop Y. Today, my discussion is on two tools, iftop and atop. Both are Linux-based tools, and iftop is really useful as it is a network and port monitoring tool through which system administrators can examine network activity. It also looks for packets which are sent with the addresses. This tool was simplistic approach since it can be installed and used from Linux libraries, whereas atop is used for monitoring system resources in Linux libraries. Its prime utility for system administrators is that it carries the information related to amount of load on system resources, and the process levels can also be checked. It has features to show storage memory, commands in background, and other processes as well, and this is a really useful tool. To conclude, I would like to say that both the tools have equal importance at different levels, but to my knowledge, iftop tool is more beneficiary for system administrators as it has the advanced network monitoring protocols and tool which is very useful.